Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the French Commune. So we are having a Monday episode since the series just started. However, it's going to be a shorter episode. We're shooting for about 30 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. I did name one of the divisions based on your guys' suggestions. We got the Foreign Legion for our colonial troops here. And also I named the tanks as well. So we're going to name them the Jannotte, which is a company that designed tanks for the French and also named those tanks after their company. The tank was called the FCM, which is also the name of a company. It's the acronym for the name of one of the companies that made tanks for France. But you can see in here we have the Jannotte. That's what we're currently using for our tank designer. And they actually did design quite a few light tanks. That's why we named them the light tanks after them, and that's our first tank under this designer. Another choice would have been like Hotchkiss if we wanted to name them after something that might be a little more fitting for that tank design. I don't see the SCM designer in here at all. But yeah, I didn't get any name suggestions for the tanks, so just went ahead and named them that because I did want to get them a name since we're pumping them out there already, and we'll likely make some adjustments to them soon as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into the war. World War II has started very, very early for us here, and thus we are very under-prepared for it. You'll see here our logistics fulfillment is at 25%. It's because I just told all these units to start using the motorization, and that has really hit us on the trucks because we just don't have enough. But we know that it's not just trucks we're missing. We're missing quite a few different types of equipment. Infantry equipment, a little bit of artillery, particularly support equipment as well. So we could really use more planes, more ships, just about everything. We're really prepared for the war this early, but you know, the Germans and Italians weren't exactly as prepared as they would have been either. But I think we're in a worse position, and so we will have to, you know, realize that we're going to have some issues because of the early conflict. So we're attacking here. You notice I changed up a few things. We now have a Red Army under Alphonse here, and it's going to be tanks and motorized troops because he does have that armor officer trait, so that'll be helpful. But yeah, we're attacking into this mountain level 3 fort province, and we're winning right now. I don't know how well this will work. I do know that we are in a kind of rough situation over here overall. And the Turkish Socialist Republic just joined the Comintern. All right, excellent. So I assume that will result in the Greeks then joining the Axis. Also, the Spanish are in the Comintern now as well, and I didn't recall them joining the Comintern, but they are in both our faction and in the war, helping us out right now. Now, as far as their borders go, that's not really going to make any difference, but maybe they'll help us out over here in Africa, or maybe they'll pump some troops over here and assist us. As of right now, I don't really have very many troops here, so hard to say what they're going to end up doing with those. We did lose a submarine over here. Alright, so that's unfortunate. You can see a lot of our submarines are currently being engaged as they're attempting to sink the troop convoys that are going across from Italy over here to North Africa. Now, we are currently winning. Okay, so let's just go and pull back this guy here. He's clearly not going to win that. So we'll just stay on the defense here. And in fact, we're set to pretty much lose this period. So let's go and stop that. And this as well. We're going to have to wait till we get some more divisions over here. I've actually got several divisions coming because we only have the 6 right now. But remember, not only are they cruddy designs, which almost all of our divisions are cruddy designs because we never got time to do that. But yeah, not only are they cruddy designs, but there's also not very many of them. And they're smaller division designs. So yeah, a lot of issues that we're going to have there. We need to spend this naval experience. We're going to go ahead and get the night fighting. A lot of these would be pretty useful, particularly that close combat for the torpedo screen penetration. That'd be nice to have. Positioning is always good. Bad weather penalty reduction is nice as well. I don't think this would be as useful for us, but the night fighting, this is really good. That's half of the day, or half of the 24 hours that you're going to get an attack bonus and a spotting bonus, and then you're going to always get the visibility decrease, which I think will be helpful for our submarines. So let's go with the night fighting here. And then the Naval Academy one, we're going to go with the best of the best. So that's going to result in us getting much better starting naval commanders, and we won't give as much naval intelligence to others, and new admirals will not begin with any personality traits. I think that's the best one for us right now, because I think we'll have to hire several admirals. In fact, I'm going to hire one right this moment, because while we have some admirals we get assigned here, This guy, I mean, both of these are aviation enthusiasts, so it doesn't really help. He's only a level 1, and he's got the naval lineage, which would result in us getting a retreat decision chance reduction. Just not good choices, so I'd prefer to recruit a new commander. Well, it seems we don't have the power to do this right now, so we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer before we do that. We're now losing this battle. Okay, well, I don't want to do any battles that we're losing, though we have some troops that are just sitting here. So maybe if we throw those in there, and there's the National Union of Greece joining into Axis as expected, and they've already been called into the conflict. So maybe we'll be able to win that. I think they put another division over there. I think that's what happened. Also, I pulled some of the divisions off of this frontier. I've got those level 10 forts, and frankly, I wanted to get some over this way because I do expect the Germans will attack Belgium, sooner rather than later, and so we want to make sure that we're prepared for that, because remember, we don't have any fortifications over there. So let's go and move over here now, and it looks like they might be retreating here. Not entirely sure what they're doing. We've got a sandstorm, unfortunately. Let's go and try and attack here. Give them a little bit of support. I'm waiting for more units to get over here. I think I sent like 4 more of those colonial Foreign Legion troops over here. Alright, so yeah, Greece has been called in. Not surprising. They have not launched their own attacks over here just yet. So we've been lucky in that regard, because we're not really all that strong here. We have a lot of supply issues. We're attempting to build that supply hub, but that's not going to be done until December. No time soon, guys. So yeah, just trying to get across here. I'm just throwing everything we got as if we could put this many troops here. Doesn't really matter. Because yeah, we can't put this many troops here. And I don't want the mountain unit. We have so few mountain units. I don't want him coming over here to the city. That doesn't make any sense. In fact, yeah, we've already got a mountain unit there. That doesn't... I'm not entirely sure what they're doing there. Let's bring this guy over here instead, and then we'll just kind of spread these out. Send him over here, I suppose. And then we need to move some of these mountain troops out as well. We got these guys here. We're going to have one there and one here protecting those ports. Turkey just joined the conflict on our side. Okay. I don't know, what kind of role the Turks or the Greeks will play here. The Soviets just lost 4 destroyers. Unfortunately, we lost another submarine. So not doing well in the seas so far. We did sink a German convoy here. I don't know if that was a troop convoy. We can also recruit an operative. And we got a commando seducer here with a sexy hat and beard. And yeah, I don't know if it's doing it for you guys, but it's doing it for me. So let's go ahead and select him. And we should send him to Italy, into Lombardy. Alright, so we got the Naval Department. We're going to keep on getting these, get the Air Force Department next. We can become the Spy Master, but I don't think that's the best use of our political power right now, because, well, remember guys, we're still sitting on civilian economy. So we need to switch over to war economy, essentially as soon as we have that 150 political power. That's what we're going to be doing. We did make it over to here, and they left this open. They just retreated. Let's go and attack this guy here. We are losing that. They are getting support from their fleet. They do control the Mediterranean. That's not usual for Italy, because typically they've got to contend with the British, but in our campaign, that is not the case. So yeah, we are having some difficulty in that one. Might get pushed back. Remember, these troops are garbage, and they also don't really have much supply. So we're going to be moving these guys over there to this front here. We're going to move these guys manually, because I do not want them going out into the sea in the Mediterranean. That'd be disastrous. So we'll actually put them on the coast here. Make sure that they don't go into the Mediterranean, because that'd be really bad for us. So we gotta, manually force them to go over there on the rails. And we'll send this guy as well. And hopefully this doesn't exhaust supply too much. If we take Tripoli, I think we get a supply hub there. Yeah, it's a port, so we'll get a supply hub there. I should have built a port up along here somewhere, so we could have had better supply situation. Alright, so let's go move these guys over here. Let's get us up to 8 divisions. Even if they are cruddy divisions, that's still more than the Italians have. But look at what we're sending here, man. This is ridiculous. And I just cannot get the win here against those 2 divisions. But remember, this is that fortified province, so once we get past that, it's going to get much easier. It's a fortified mountain province. We sunk 3 Italian convoys. Remember, most of these are likely troop convoys. They're coming, I don't know if they're coming to Africa or if they're going from Africa up to Italy. It's hard to say. But these are troop convoys. So very useful for our submarines. Alright, so still haven't won here yet. And in fact, some of these troops are trying to pull back now. And let's make sure we're not looking at any naval invasions. We do have some naval combat over here. So this is the Soviets losing more destroyers. We do have our bombers trying to help out here. Yeah, the Soviets are taking some costly losses in the seas, because, you know, it's not just their... we lost another submarine here, sunk 2 of those troop convoys, though. I don't know if that was worth it or not, though. Another German convoy sunk. But yeah, they're not just losing their, you know, their ships over here. They're also losing those troops that are coming through here to come assist us. So you can see they already have 10 divisions over here. Most of these are actually on here. That would actually allow us to pull back here if they continue to put troops. We can bring some of these guys over to here and maybe over to here. Italians still not attacking yet. Probably getting their planning up. And yeah, we're just having no success here, man. We're close, but yeah, I just can't get the win yet. Alright, so we did not get pushed back from here. Excellent. But it does look like we're going to lose these battles here. Or at least this one, so we'll stop that. We're going to try and push towards Tripoli because we really need that supply hub. We're getting more troops coming over there as well. And then we have this guy coming too. And that might be the last one, or there might be one more. We did help sink a destroyer, maybe? It looks like our fleet got involved there. I actually didn't want our fleet in this area. Let me just double check what's going on over here. Yeah, they shouldn't have been over there. Because yeah, they're supposed to just be in this area here. Alright, well, we sunk one of their ships, even if that wasn't intended. Looks like we pulled back from this. Okay, so we just weren't reinforcing, I suppose. We'll try and do the attack again. And this time maybe not send any really cruddy troops that need to get their organization up. And we'll send these guys too. Alright, so I might be able to win that one. We'll try it out. I don't know what the Soviets are doing over here. Just exhausting supply, I suppose. This guy just keeps on trying to leave here. We don't want him to leave. I think he's trying to come over this way again, but yeah, we just don't need more troops over there. If we have to have more troops over there, then let's send this guy. Not this one. We'll send this guy. I don't really care where he goes. He goes over here. But yeah, we are facing some attrition over here because we just don't have the supply until we get that hub done in December. Let's see what we've done over here. It looks like the Soviets lost some more destroyers. We had 2 planes shot down a couple Italian planes. But overall, that was a loss. We lost 2 convoys through here. I assume they're like trade convoys. But what are we trading? Okay, so this is an export. So that's not for us to worry about there. The Lend-Lease. I think that's what's impacting it. Okay. So that's unfortunate that we're getting our convoy sunk trying to get that Lend-Lease here. I could shut that down, but I wonder if it would be able to redirect around here. Sometimes there's issues with that. It might be able to go through here. I'm going to try shutting this down. Actually, just shut this one down, and so that nothing will go through here. And then we'll see if that will reroute. It looks like it might have rerouted here. All right, excellent. Mediterranean is also exposed, but it's probably better than up there. You can see here the Spanish have taken some losses. 6 destroyers, 1 light cruiser, and the Soviets lost a submarine. All right, so yeah, we're just losing in the sea. Not surprising. Yeah, I completely anticipated that we would have trouble in the seas. And they're moving another division over there. We might lose now because of this. We might have to just sit on the fence, guys. Because these are probably full-size divisions that we're fighting. So it looks like we outnumber them, but I don't think we do. Because we've got small divisions that have a lack of equipment. So we might be stymied here. Or at least need to get the planning bonus up some. Or maybe they'll pull back or something. Maybe we can send them some air support. The Italians just launched their first offensive here, and they are doing great. Yeah, they're winning up here. Not surprising, these troops had the supply issues, so yeah, not unexpected at all. We are winning down here, though, where we don't have the supply issues. But yeah, that's a problem. But again, until we get that supply hub, there's not really anything to be done about that. And that's months away. I really wish they would... I think we might end up stopping this, by the way. Here's what we're going to do. Let's pull these guys back here since we have this whole Red Army over here. And then we'll just put some of the divisions that are here into the Red Army so they'll stay here. Yeah, you got the 1 mountain province, so you might want to put like a couple of these mountain units in there. Maybe this guy here. And then maybe put like an infantry dude in there. And then maybe one more mountain unit here. He needs to rest anyway. And then the rest of those Purple Army divisions can then come up here and assist us, where you can see that we are about to lose this territory here. Let me see how we're doing in the skies. We do control this zone here. We're not actually getting any air support though, because our close air support are currently over here in the Western Mediterranean. And I don't know if it's worth it keeping them over there right now. We have the tactical bombers. Do we have any more close air support that we can pull out real quick? Not really. Alright, so let's just get these 50 over here to assist us. That might make a small difference. And I doubt they're doing anything in the seas. And we still got those tactical bombers over there. This is another troop convoy sunk. Alright, excellent. And yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to do anything here due to the supply issues, guys. Really what we need to do is just entrench up so they can't push us back. Until we get the supply issues, you know, the equipment issues, I should say. Supply issues are also a problem. But until we get the equipment issues dealt with, I don't think there's going to be much we could do here. Maybe we should fix the supply first, though. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Let's go ahead and build a port right here, just so we can have some supply in the area. Now, they could, of course, attack us, and then that port would stop building. That'd be a negative. So we'll just put it right here for now, where it's only getting the 4 factories. I think that's fine. We have a decision available, a couple of decisions, so let's go ahead and say we don't need to be notified of any of these, I don't think. So this is no longer working. I can try and send all the red troops in here and see if that'll change it. But they keep on pumping divisions over here, and I think we're just kind of throwing away manpower and equipment right now on a clear loss. So let's just go and stop that. And then like these Purple Army divisions get over here where they're absolutely needed. Let's go ahead and bring this guy here. He'll go up this way. And then we need to bring this guy here where we're clearly about to lose all this territory here. So we'll bring him into this one. But yeah, we do not want to lose any of this territory if we can avoid it. Going to do some micromanagement of troops here, going to be necessary. Alright, so now they're attacking us over here. I don't think that's going to be too effective for them. And it looks like nobody's protecting this province. I don't know why they all decided to leave here. So let's go and send this guy back. And then once he gets here, we'll have him come over. You know, I think he's going to need to go over to this province and try and help out there. I think we might end up losing that one, though. We don't have any fortifications up on this line, so we're really just kind of relying on the mountains to assist us here. Let's bring this guy over here. We're going to need to bring a bunch of units over there, I think. And I'm not entirely sure why these guys want to come over here. That doesn't make any sense when we don't have a assigned to there. The Purple Army. Let's bring these guys over this way. And then we'll probably have them assist there. We could also attack here, but I don't think that'd be very effective, honestly. We could try it out. See if there's any reason to do it. Maybe an attack here. Nah, that's clearly not going to work either. So you're just trying to rotate divisions in now at this point to try and keep these provinces and ensure we don't lose them. We should probably dip back over to North Africa as well. Make sure that we're not being attacked over there. They lost another submarine over here. We are being attacked right there, actually, which means we cannot build the port there. That's what I was kind of worried about. Looks like we didn't really do anything with it. So let's just build the port back here so we don't have to worry about this. Yeah, we'll put this right here. So one negative here with them doing this attack is that we're not building the supply hub there, which is the main reason why we're suffering here, is because we don't have any supply. So let's go and take this guy and bring him over here now. And we were not effective on attacking that province, unfortunately. I could try and attack again now that we have all these troops here. So let's go ahead and try this out. Maybe. It might be a win. Are we being attacked on the Maginot? We are. So they're throwing away some of their manpower and equipment doing that. That's silly on their part. They're never going to break through there. But we'll take it. The Soviets just lost 3 convoys there. Alright, so yeah, we're just sucking on supply here. Putting more divisions down here actually made the supply situation worse, unfortunately. Of course, not surprising. But yeah, maybe, I don't know if they were actually helpful because of the extra supply they're soaking up. Let's go ahead and use our experience here because we don't have any equipment. So there's no point on trying to change up division designs right now. Plus that'll give us a penalty to all the troops that are currently using that design and are in battle. So let's go and get something. I feel like logistical focus is what we need here, guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty imperative we get this. This will help with the fuel, which we have problems with, and it will also help with our supply consumption. It's not a big bonus, but anything helps at this point. So yeah, you can see that they're currently using the force attack, and that's why they're having some progress here that they wouldn't otherwise be having. I'm gonna keep this guy here. And he wants to come over this way. Let's just keep him here for now if I can, or at least send one of the weaker divisions if you gotta send somebody. So that's the only one that they're still attacking us on, so we're doing good there. Over here though, it does look like we might get pushed back. If we don't fix this supply situation soon, we're gonna get pushed back. Lost another submarine over here. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be worth it, the number of submarines we're losing here. I don't think we're sinking enough convoys to make it worth it. So let's just go ahead and pull the submarines back. I thought this might end up being an issue. So let's go and pull back and just focus on this area, where we're at least getting some tactical bomber support, and we have our other ships up here to assist us. So yeah, we'll just focus on that one area for now. And it is in September, so still a ways away from getting... Oh, we got more troops over here, but should I send them over there? That's the real question. I don't know if it'd be worth it because of the supply issues. We should probably just have them come over here for now. And yeah, I think we should wait. Send them over here. Because yeah, we've got such supply issues. What we could do, I suppose, is set up... Like, we could put them in this army and then just set them up on a fallback line. You'd probably want to defend... like right here. Just gonna put them over there and make sure they take the rails over there. Looks like we had some success, sunk a Italian submarine there. The Soviets lost 2 submarines here. Yeah, we're just getting our butts kicked in the sea. Not surprising, again, I did expect the Germans and Italians, even without the British, to do pretty well against us. But yeah, they're doing better than I expected, though. So their defenses here failed, while our own attack is going pretty well. Now, of course, we would have a problem if we leave these provinces open if we win there. We did get the Air Force Department done, and what we're going to do is we're going to wait a little bit before we get anything else, guys, because we need to use our civilian factories for building here. Well, we desperately need military factories right now. So we're just going to hold on to them, and we'll wait to get the rest of those upgrades. We sunk another Italian convoy over here. Excellent. Over here, we got a German convoy. So again, having some success, and some mild success, but... we got the interwar artillery, so I think we're going to make this adjustment if we have the army experience, because I want to get the close support guns onto our current tank models, because they have the better soft attack. Though we do need to get the other engine upgrade. Maybe I should wait to make any adjustments till we get that. Though I think we have to get this first. We need as many passive bonuses as we can get at this point, because we just don't have the equipment, so we just need to get passive bonuses for now. And... we lost another submarine. Alright, and we lost a convoy over here. So yeah, just getting our butts kicked in the sea. Alright, so yeah, they stopped all these attacks. So that's good news. These ones are still going over here. We might be able to break that up by attacking here. I don't think it would be very successful, though. Those units are just so weak. And why do they have 3 over here? I'm not entirely sure. It looks like we got pushed back here. We can try and take that back, I suppose. And try and do another attack here, but yeah, I don't think these are going to be successful. I might be able to help out there, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth the losses here. Try and take that and just make them fight us for it. If they get there first, though, then we wouldn't want to do that. Until we get the support here, though, we can't move these troops down here because we just aren't getting enough supply, and a big part of that is the lack of trucks. We desperately need more trucks. I mean, I guess there's a ton of different types of equipment that we desperately need, isn't there? But yeah, this has been going on for a long time, this battle here. And no success. Surprised, which is how well they've held out over here. Now they have been rotating troops. Unfortunately, the Soviet Union just canceled that Lend-Lease. I think we're really short still on that infantry equipment. It's 16.8 thousand, guys. So yeah, pretty bad overall. I'd love to get behind these guys if we can, so we're going to try. We got these really slow units. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but we'll try it. See what we can do here. See if we can't get behind them. And then what we could do is also do an attack here, because that looks like it'd be a victory. So we can get a Naval Doctrine, and we do have all of these here. We'll eventually need to design ships, but we're waiting until we get these constructed. In fact, I think we're using all of our dockyards right now for repairs. But yeah, I guess we can go and get a Naval Doctrine. Why not? So we'll go after probably something for our submarines. Yeah, we'll get the surface detection, organization, and torpedo reveal chance reduction. I think that'd be helpful, since our submarines are kind of getting their butts kicked over here. We just lost another one. We lost 3 destroyers as well. We can actually replace those destroyers. We got 2 sitting over here, so it's going to get those replaced. And yeah, they're hitting all of our freight convoys that are coming through here as well. So yeah, very unfortunate that we don't control the seas at this moment. We are winning here. That's surprising. Let's go and have this guy. Oh, they're already doing it. Excellent. So exactly what we wanted him to do. Alright, so it looks like we should be able to get over here. We're moving incredibly slow. Moving some planes here would be really helpful if we had the airbase to do so. Still have not won here yet. Got some war support. Excellent. Stability is incredibly low. We're going to increase that up by 10% with that focus. It's not going to make a huge difference, though. We lost 2 more destroyers here. Damn. Alright, so yeah, just losing in the seas to the Italians. Alright, so we are over here. We're just waiting for this guy to get over to this one, then he'll try and go this way. So what we'll need to do is actually put another division over here. We did lose the attack there, but we won on the defense here. But now they're attacking us here. Okay, so we're gonna have to attack again. Let's go and send this guy over here, since we did just lose that. And we'll go ahead and support this. I don't know if that'll make much of a difference. Looks like it'll make a little bit of a difference. Yeah, what we need to do is get up behind them and get to Tripoli. That'll be really helpful for multiple reasons. And you know what, let's go and send one of these guys down here. I know it's going to exhaust the supply further, but we need more divisions to cover all the provinces so we don't get ourselves cut off here. We can go ahead and change over to war economy. Fantastic. That's going to be a huge bonus for us. We're going to build these military factories way faster, and most importantly, we're going to have more civilian factories. So we'll build 2 full lines and then have 5 factories for that port down North Africa. So getting those military factories done are imperative for us, since equipment is the issue, and we're going to be pumping all those military factories into our infantry equipment, I think. Alright, so he's moving over there. Let's go and take another division, put him going that way as well. Keeping these guys locked down. We're not winning anymore, though. Manpower is also short. So that's probably going to be what we have to use our next batch of manpower for, or our next batch of political power, excuse me, is to get more manpower. Remember, we did have to change that. We were on limited, and we had to move it away from that. So, yeah, very unfortunate. And this now is a loss. I feel like if we rotate some more troops in there, that could turn it around and also pull back some of these really weak guys. Some of those might have been on the front. Yeah, just kind of pull back some of the weaker ones. I really want to win here. We need to get past somewhere here. We've got to get past their fortification system. Here's into the city. It might be a little bit easier getting into there than attacking into the mountain territory. You might be able to get a win there. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win there. But that'd be one way to get a supply hub, too. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely losing this. I think they just keep on rotating divisions in from up here, and that's what's causing the problem. So let's go and stop this. This clearly isn't going to work, guys. It's a shame. I really wanted to get the victory there, but yeah, it's not going to work. Alright, so we'll just focus on this here. Oh, what happened over here? They left Tripoli wide open. Okay, so if we can just lock them down long enough. Alright, so we're bringing this one here. That's going to work out. Yeah, I think this could end up working out for us. Let's see how we want to do this. So let's attack right here with this guy and this guy. And then we're going to send both of those units over here. Bring this guy over here, and he can go up this way. And what we could do is like send him over here to make sure we don't get defeated there too quickly. Yeah, I think we might be able to get behind him. Just a couple days here. They did defeat us there, but that doesn't really matter. Why is this guy trying to leave? I don't know. Just stay here, buddy. I think he's seeing these two divisions there, but they're leaving. We sunk 5 Italian convoys there. These are all troop convoys, guys. So who knows how many casualties we're causing to the Italians in the sea, because they just keep on pumping troops into the sea. And you know, they control the Mediterranean, but they do not control these sea lanes. So it's very silly on their part to be doing it that way. We can go ahead and merge some of these. Kind of make them look a little cleaner here. These guys are all battles, can't really merge. But we do have the command power. I completely forgot about this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a new admiral. And he's level 3. Fortunately, he got all his points in defense, though. Alright, so that's a shame. But because we got that one spirit, that's why we start with level 3. It's just a bummer that he got it mostly in defense. Not as useful as attack for those submarines would be. But at least they got an admiral now, so they should be able to perform a little bit better than they have been. Alright, so we're still advancing over here. And it looks like we should be able to get over there without any issue. And yeah, just doing these attacks here, just keeping it going, keeping them distracted. We'll attack here as well, although it looks like we just push them back, but that wasn't the goal there. Damn. And they moved somebody over here, so that's not going to work out now. Alright, well, I suppose we can take this province here, and then we can also attack with this unit here, since there's nobody there to stop us. Just push forward where we can. Alright, so that's clearly not going to work. Alright, so that's kind of a shame when it went down that way. They're leaving now. Okay. So we'll see what happens over there. It does look like we have a good chance of winning in North Africa, as of right now, anyways. And we just continue to sink these Italian convoys. And I'm not entirely sure what the Germans are doing. We still can't see yet. They're justifying a war goal against Luxembourg right now. That won't make any difference here. It's the Belgians that we have to worry about. When they invade the Belgians, we'll be in trouble. And I just can't invest in building fortifications right now, unfortunately. Alright, so let's hope that they stay away and that we can push forward here and get to Tripoli. It looks like those divisions just left. Maybe they're coming back to Italy. I'm not entirely sure. They could be going over to the Greek-Turkish front. They could be coming over here as well. Now that they're all fighting the Turks. Yeah, it's impossible to say exactly where they're going. But it's only going to help us out. So we built that one military factory. That went to infantry equipment. And then we're working on the port now, 6th of November. When we get that port done, that'll help with supply over here. But we might have Tripoli by that point. And then the port was unnecessary. So we did get the stability. That's going to help with the factory and dockyard output, political power as well, and the resistance. So a lot of good options for us to go with next. Got some civilian factories. Some political power would always be nice to have, because we need to change up our conscription laws. This gets you a ton of military factories, but you want to wait to get that until after you've gotten these here. Again, it's just a really a time-intensive route over here. This will get you 4 military factories. We need to get rid of some of the penalties that our army currently has. And one way is getting rid of the inefficient economy going down this route. That'd be super helpful as well. Yeah, I feel like we really need to get the other research slot. So I think we're going to have to start going down this, which means we're going to have to get a whole bunch of useless focuses. This is a total of, I mean, this one helps a little bit, the compliance does. But these are 3 focuses that initially do absolutely nothing for us. The building slots are not really going to do anything until we take this here. So let's go and start down this route, guys, so we can get that next research slot. We lost a convoy there. We're just going to dip around, see what we sunk, what we lost. Sunk several Italian convoys again. Those are all troops, so it's helpful. And I guess that was the last division that I sent over here, as they would have gotten here already. No more attacks over here. We're still facing those supply issues until December. And yeah, it looks like we should be able to get to Tripoli. There might be some units there. And let me see if I can attack with anybody. This guy's retreating. We might be able to attack with this guy over here. Kind of help out there. Yeah, it's still not going to be a win. But yeah, that's unfortunately going to have to be the end of today's shorter episode. We made some progress over here in North Africa. Took a couple provinces, not much. Over here, we were successful in defense. That's what's important. In the sea, though, I have not been impressed with how we've been doing. We haven't really sunk many Italian ships. We sunk a lot of convoys, I suppose. But yeah, we haven't really sunk much of their ships while we have lost several submarines of our own and a few destroyers. And the Soviets have taken heavy losses. So yeah, I haven't been impressed with our actions in the sea. And on land, it would appear that we're not doing all that well. But I would disagree considering the situation that we're in. With the supply problems, the lack of trucks, the lack of equipment. I feel like we're doing pretty good when you consider all that. We haven't even changed our division designs. They're all basically, for the most part, the same division designs we started with, so they're pretty bad. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty well when you consider everything. But we got easy defense places right now. But I feel like we absolutely have to make some progress over here in Italy, because if we don't, and we enter into the full war where the Germans have invaded into the Low Countries and now they're hitting us where we don't have level 10 forts. Now we're going to try and build these up eventually. But right now, we have to focus on military factories because we need them so bad. But yeah, eventually, maybe we'll get some forts here, but they won't be level 10 forts. And once they break through here, if we haven't wrapped up Italy, we're going to be in some severe trouble over here, guys. Now, we do have the Soviets over here. So you can see that they're helping out. In fact, because there's so many over here, we're probably going to move some of these off. Yeah, I think it'd be good to move some of these away. Probably over down here to this front. Though one issue is the supply problems here. But yeah, we could move some divisions down here. We could even move some across the Mediterranean. I don't know how safe they get over there. But to have some full-size divisions over here to try and improve our advance there and try and get it done. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this shorter episode. If you did, make sure you like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode. And thanks for watching.